down, and kind of what was going through your mind?
So really, a couple plays before that, I had jumped outside. In my head, I'm like, damn. Now I got to put the team on the back and win the game because of a mistake I made. But coach called a play. I actually came to the sideline upset, like, damn. Now we got to send a field goal team out on a huge kid with the win. So I came to the sideline upset. They called a timeout. I'm like, oh shit, we can go back out there. So we went back out there. Coach called a perfect play, a play we rep all the time in 2-minute drill. They told us it was in a church situation, which means when you catch the ball and get down on the knee. But I caught the ball, I seen the sideline, nobody was over there. I saw I had one guy to beat, gave him a little move. I saw nothing but the end zone, so I kept going to the end zone. I heard everybody jumping, saying, get down, get down. But I put trust in myself, went out there and scored a touchdown.
You're down 9. You guys have been here before, Pat, a lot this year. What goes through your guys' heads, and especially when you get the ball back with 68 seconds left?
I was on the side telling the guy, like, hey, we built for this situation, you know what I'm saying? We one of the best 2-minute offenses in college football, and that's where we thrive at. That's where we have our most success when we up tempo and catching guys off guard. So, just getting the ball back with that much time left, there was no panic. We practice these things every week in practice. Every Thursday we going through 2-minute drill. So, we have great plays, we have great playmakers, and at the end of the day, Luke made a great game time decision, put the ball in my hands, and I went out there and did what I had to do.
Do you peek at the clock at all? Like, you knew, like, repping that play, how much time you had to, like, either get to the sideline or get down or whatever?
Yeah, so basically, honestly, I just lined up. I'm looking at the defense, seeing what they in. I know we had 2 routes that basically clear out the middle of the field, and the middle of the field was going to be mine. Luke gave me a kind of high ball, but I know once I came down with it, I have a little bit of space. And then I never looked at the clock. All I saw was the end zone. I knew I had to make a play for us to get the win.
Were you surprised you were getting so much one-on-one coverage on the outside?
Yeah, I was very surprised, especially early off in the game. We know these guys were going to hold a lot, be very, very handsy. And at the end of the day, we just have to, be just as physical as they were. The refs really didn't call much. They called an offensive pass interference on me. I really didn't see it. But we know those guys were going to be very, very handsy. We missed a couple big plays early off in the game, kind of shied away from it. But at the end of the day, man, we big-time players make big-time plays in big-time situations.
What is it about Luke in the fourth quarter? What is it about Luke in the fourth quarter?
Bro, I mean, I feel like that's when he come alive. Like, sad to say, like, you want him alive during the majority of the game, but clutch times, that's when he comes up big, man. Just to see his maturity, man, and just see his growth into the leader, just knowing that he can put the ball up to anybody in our receiver room. We're gonna go out there and make plays, but just seeing him thrive when we need him the most was very, very special.
What's going through your mind as you guys have to kick it, and then you thought you were done maybe, and then go back out on the field?
I mean, it was a lot, man. I was very upset, especially with myself, man. Just getting that false start penalty, knowing that at the end of the day, I felt like the loss was gonna be on me a little bit. I came to the sideline, set, threw my helmet down, saw the kick. I actually didn't even look at the kick. I kind of turned my back, and then I turned around. I see the kick kind of swerve to the left a little bit. Then I heard they call a timeout. So I'm like, maybe we're gonna kick it again. Then Donovan Leary actually comes to the sideline, like, pick up your helmet, pick up your helmet. So I put my helmet on. Mind you, I never looked at the clock. I just ran on the field, got the play call, and just went and made it happen.
I mean, we got a couple overtime wins this year. Got this comeback. Just what is it about this team where you found something late in games to get wins that maybe you wouldn't have done a year ago or 2 years ago?
Man, really just Coach B, man. Him harping on starting fast and finishing even stronger, man. That was our main focus. I feel like as an offense, we started off kind of slow, man. Just as far as just getting our shot plays, things that help us thrive as an offense, man. And then just at the end of the day, bro, we gotta stick to what we do. At the end of the day, like all the plays that help us have success, we gotta keep running those plays, and then we'll continue to have success.
What is the first thing you thought in the end zone, or first person you looked for? Like, what was your immediate idea there?
Man, I was shocked myself. Like I couldn't believe I just did it. So I kind of ran to the stands. The fans weren't too happy with me. They said a couple things, they did a couple things, but at the end of the day, man, I just turned around and celebrated with my teammates. Me and JC Davis had a handshake. We made a handshake by the first week. We never got to do it, so he made sure he ran down there. We got our little handshake dance, and it was a very special moment.
We'll finish with this one.
I know you got one more in a bowl game, but you think about this season. I mean, the comeback wins you've had. Like, how do you kind of look back at all this right now?
Man, I mean, we just like Coach B said, man. You gotta remember the past and prepare for the future. So all the games that we've been in, we learned a lot of things. We learned who we were as a team. But at the end of the day, you just watch the film, learn the things you did wrong, the things you did right, and continue to grow, man. At the end of the day, we gotta stay close, as a team. A lot of people going separate ways. Me, myself, just think about the future. Getting to the next level of my career. I mean, just enjoying these last couple games with the guys, man, because that's what it's all about, man. You create these relationships. At the end of the day, they're eventually gonna end, but you gotta focus on that time while it lasts.
Thanks, guys.